trans women athletes are now being allowed to compete in women's sports events in many international competitions. Do you think that this is a step in the right direction? Why or why not?
I am all for equality with all genders, and I believe that we have the right to participate in any sports. However, I believe that there's a biological reason that we should not allow trans women in the women category, because I believe that there's a right time for that and there's right measurements to be done. Thank you.
I like Mbagio's answer so much. I like the fact that she spoke and then she defended the answer, like she gave a reason. But I feel like in a way it was maybe too weak. But generally, I think it was good, seriously, because for me personally, I don't have no hate to trans women or, but I just feel like a biological woman and a trans woman, I think those are different things. And I think that in some instances they can be considered equal, but in other instances, I just feel like the competition is not fair. So it's like you're not a natural born woman, so like you're not, I don't know if you guys get, I can only explain it seriously, but I like what she said. Congratulations and wish Miss Baguio all the best.
There were calls by some sectors to ban movies and TV shows that portray the Philippines in a bad light. Should we?
Annabelle, that's
or
Annabelle.
Why not?
I believe that in every aspect there are two things. There are the good and the bad. But it's in the matter of how we receive the images that we are sharing about the Philippines. We always share the good, the beauty there is in the Philippines, but we must also accept that in every aspect there is the bad. And we must learn and grow from that and improve the country that we are in. And hopefully we see Philippines for the good and the bad and celebrate it and allow us to appreciate the country we're in.
Yes. I like Pampanga's answer so much because generally in life there's always a good and a bad, and I think we always get to learn from the bad and get to improve on ourselves. Personally, if I see someone who is just 100% good, that no flaws to the person, I'm not going to like believe in the person, or I'll not be comfortable around the person because the person is just good. The person has no flaws, and so the person cannot relate or understand to me. In the same way, guys, in Philippines, for example, as they're saying here, or any other country in the world, I don't think they have to ban things which portray the country in a bad way, except that is then to excess that it cannot be tolerated. But generally, I think we all get to learn from the bad things that we do. We get to learn from the bad and get to become more better, more good people, and all, so generally I like Pampanga's answer. I think that was solid and that was so nice. I want to wish her all the best in the competition.
There are reports of online sexual exploitation of women and children. As a woman, how do we make the digital space safe for you and other women and children?
I make the digital space safe by taking the lead in that action, by making sure that what I put out there is the truth and is also a message of hope for everyone else. And for anyone that finds himself or herself in such a situation, know that there are people out there who will be able to help you, reach out to you, and make sure that you will be able to get through this and we can make a difference together.
I like her answer so much. First of all, the voice was so soft and nice, and I told you guys, when she has the mic, you have no choice but to listen to her. I like what she said, talking about putting the truth and the truth online. I enjoyed that a lot. And she said in that way you make the digital space safer. I enjoyed that a lot. But however, she never spoke about sexual harassment, so maybe she never answered 100%. But generally what she said about putting the truth online, I enjoyed that a lot. I love this so much. I want to wish her all the best in the competition.
A recent Goldman Sachs study found that artificial intelligence tools, or AI, could impact 300 million full-time jobs worldwide, which could lead to a significant disruption in the job market. What do you think of this?
We are moving forward progress and growth, but change is not always about progress. We have to consider that manpower really pulls up the economic development of each and every country. We have to put the importance in each and every person making their crops be seen in each and every aspect in the country. So we have to balance the AI and also the importance of having manpower in the country.
As this question in particular, I think it's very relevant and important, especially right now, because personally, I think it's good. Yeah, it's good in a way, but also it's bad, because the job thing is true, because in a way AI has replaced jobs and also machines and all that, they also replace manpower, manual labor and jobs, and they cause people to have lots of jobs, like it causes unemployment. So generally I think it's really relevant right now. Me also, I'm afraid that maybe in a way I also like a job in future after graduation because of this AI stuff and all. But what she said, I think is good, the idea is good, but I think that if she explains it more, we could understand more, because me here, I don't really, but still I think she did well. I want to wish her all the best.
Income inequality is still high in the Philippines. The gap between the rich and the poor remains. How do we close that gap?
I think first we have to recognize what we have and the privileges that we have, such as food, education, and homes. I think the best way to address this is really through education, because education holds no status quo. And every Filipino child has the right to an education, but not just any education, but quality education. Because I believe if the government can provide this to every Filipino child, then we can not only elevate their quality of life, but we can empower them as well.
I like this question. I think it's so relevant in our society today, that says, how can we balance the gap between the poor and the rich? Michelle's answer, I think it was good, talking about education. And generally when she started, I was nervous because we hear education all the time. But when she said quality education, not any type of education, I enjoyed that so much. I think definitely the answer was good, because it's through education that you can do many things, you gain knowledge, you know more, So I think definitely, I think her answer was really good. I want to wish her all the best.
This round, they will answer only one question. The other 4 delegates will wear noise-canceling headphones. Again, you have 30 seconds to answer. After 30 seconds, you will hear this sound. Recently, the Department of Tourism has adopted a new branding campaign. We give the world our best. For you, what is the best that we could offer to the rest of the world? Why do you consider it so?
Having to struggle at a very early age, I had uncertainties, but I received kindness a lot of times. So now, aside from it's free, I give kindness to everyone, because this kindness can go a long way, can motivate someone, or can give radiance to their days. Because this kindness also made me transform myself from a woman who had nothing to a lady that has the universe in her doorstep. Thank you.
I like Ms. Baguio's answer so much. I think definitely the pressure was there, but I love what she said, that she struggled and that people helped her, and that it showed that she's able to become the lady that she is right now, and that when you help others, you can motivate them, improve that day, just make them to smile, seriously. And in general, it's through giving back, supporting others, and the support that she has right now, that she has the universe at her doorsteps. I like that a lot, that end statement. I enjoyed it so much. I want to wish Baguio all the best. I think her answer was good.
I come here not just sharing my story, but the multitude of stories that we have yet to hear, especially for those who are struggling in mental health. I believe the best that we could do and we could share is to remember and to remind everyone of the humanity in us, the empathy that have been inside of us all along, and to unlock it so that we could provide more humanity in humanity. The best way to share that is to allow people safe spaces for mental health so we could further this advocacy and more. Thank you.
I love Ms. Pampanga's answer, talking about spreading messages about mental health so people can be mentally stable and not have to worry, especially because she's here with her stories about her unseen struggles. I enjoy that so much, but I don't think it's strong enough. But still, I think the statement was good, the mission was good, and time cut her short. So we'll just have to wait and see. But still, I think she has done well so far. I want to wish her all the best.
The best that we offer to the world is the Filipino warmth. It is something that we feel in other countries when we see other Filipino communities, but it's something we feel even more evidently here in the Philippines. And with this slogan at heart, with this value within us, we'll be able to bring so many people together to make a meaningful change out there and show them the best the Philippines has to offer.
Okay, generally I like Buhol's answer so much, but not necessarily the answer. But when she spoke about Filipino warmth and showing the best that Philippines has to offer, personally, I don't know how you guys are going to take this, but I feel that the Philippines is one of the most supportive, welcoming, and genuine communities in the world. I think the way that Philippines is welcoming, supportive, and engaging with everyone, they support their own people. I just feel like that's something good to us, and I feel like if Philippines shares that to the rest of the world, then definitely little by little the world will become a better place. So I think that was good, and wish her all the best. And thank you all Filipinos for all your support so far. I appreciate it a lot.
The best that we can give to this world is to be of good cause, to find our purpose, to wake up every single day, be grateful that you still have the chance to live and to see the beauty of life, to find your purpose and make something out of it, to create a great change for the people around you, yourself, your family, and your community. And I hope we strive for betterment and development of each and every individual.
Now for Miss Zambales, I like her answer so much. It was good. But the better I can offer is just to be genuine, to be good, and show kindness. I liked it a lot, but I feel like it's similar to the case of Miss 𝐅𝐸𝐥𝐿, that they said, what do you think Philippines can offer to the rest of the world? And they were kind of limited a little to like how to improve yourself, you know, how to be a better person. So generally, I can't really talk about this. I don't know seriously, but I think she was good. The answer was good. I want to wish her all the best.
The Philippines is home to very beautiful natural resources, from the beaches, the mountains, but I firmly believe that the best natural resource that the Philippines has is us Filipinos. We are the true heart and soul of the Philippines, with the way we are hospitable, with the warm smiles, and we are the reason why the world keeps coming back for more. No matter where the universe takes me, I will always be proud to call the Philippines my home. And no matter what happens, I will always be proud to call myself Pinoy. Thank you.
I liked Michelle's answer so much, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's similar to the case of Buhol, but in her case, she kind of explained more and further. The same thing that said that Philippines, they're so hospitable, generous, kind, supportive, and all that, and that no matter where she goes, she'll always be proud to call herself a Pinoy, that's a Filipino, and that's good, seriously. I enjoyed that so much. So guys, so far, I think according to me, I think the winner, as you can see here, is going to be Makati, Buhol, second, Pampanga, third, 𝐅𝐸𝐥𝐿, fourth, and Zambala, fifth, according to the way they answer these questions. That's the two questions joined together. Or even still, just that question alone, seriously, the final question alone. But nonetheless, I want to wish them all the best. Let's wait and see what happens.
It's time